It's the most expensive World Cup ever, with the cost of watching all England matches to the final, if they make it that far, standing at £5,000. But today The Sun on Sunday reveals how to get to the 3 group stage games in the US for less than £1,000. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Find out how to watch Harry Kane and the 3 Lions for less than £1,000 credit, PA. There are only around 400 tickets per game at the cheapest price of £45, so they'll be hard to get. But you can still snap up bargain rooms and cheap internal flights, or jump on the bus for an epic 82 hours and 30 minutes to get to and from the matches. Game 1. England v Croatia, June 17th. 3 p.m., 9 p.m. UK, Dallas Stadium. There should be time for a quick pint before kick-off at Dallas StadiumCredit, Getty. Traveling light, with a carry-on bag, your journey begins on Monday, June 15th, jetting off from London Gatwick at 11:30 a.m. with Iberia flight IB 1862, landing in Madrid at 3 p.m. Read more on the World Cup. From there, take the 4:20 p.m. Iberia flight IB 325 to John F. Kennedy Airport in New York, landing at 6:55 p.m. U.S. time on the same day. Total travel time is 12 hours and 25 minutes and the cost for the New York return is £434 on my trip. From JFK Airport take the air train, £6.33, then the subway, £2.16, to New York City Chinatown, 28 Allen Street, to embark on an epic cross-country bus journey to Dallas. Jump on the Flixbus from New York to Atlanta at 9:15 p.m. for a drive of 18 hours and 50 minutes to Atlanta bus station, arriving at 4:05 p.m. on Tuesday, June 16th. Most read in football. There's an hour to stretch your legs before boarding a Greyhound bus which leaves at 5:05 p.m. from Atlanta bus station to Nashville bus station, taking 5 hours and 5 minutes and arriving at 9:10 p.m. local time on the same day, remembering that you are crossing time zones within the U.S. The final Greyhound bus leaves Nashville at 10:10 p.m. and you will travel for 12 hours and 55 minutes, arriving at Dallas bus station at 11:05 a.m. on match day, 3 hours and 55 minutes before kickoff on Wednesday, June 17th. The epic cross-country bus journey, 36 hours and 50 minutes on the road, costs £94. 97. Jump straight in a taxi to the stadium, costing around £35 each way, £70 total. There should be time for a quick pint before kick-off. For those on the tightest of budgets, one night at the No Frills Wild Wild West Backpackers Hostel in Irving, a suburb of Dallas, is £23. 10. A train runs between Irving and downtown Dallas, and will cost you £3. Cost, £633. 56. Game 2. England v Ghana, June 23rd, 4 p.m., 9 p.m. UK, Boston Stadium. Get accommodation in exchange for volunteer work before the big match at Boston StadiumCredit, Reuters. After hopefully celebrating a great win for England in their opening match, take a taxi from Irving, £22. 35. To jump on a Greyhound from Dallas bus station at 3:15 a.m. on Thursday, June 18th. Change at Nashville bus station, leaving at 6:15 p.m. to arrive at Baltimore downtown bus station at 11:35 a.m. on Friday, June 19th. Swap to a Flixbus, leaving at 12:05 p.m. to arrive at NYC Midtown, 31st Street 8th Avenue, at 3:35 p.m. Then you swap buses for a final time. Take the Flixbus at 4:45 p.m. to Boston South Station, arriving an epic 41 hours and 10 minutes from setting off. The total cost is £101.78. Take the suburban MBTA, Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority, bus from Boston South Station to Everett, which costs between £1 and £4 depending on boarding time. It takes around 23 minutes and departs every 15 minutes. Over the total journey, you can reflect on 60 years of hurt. Stay the night at the Backpackers Hostel Pub, backpackers.boston.com, in a shared, single-sex dorm for £44. 61. A round trip from there to the stadium is £14.86. For the next week, a number of sites, including Worldpackers, .com and workaway.info, are offering rooms in exchange for volunteer work around Boston in June. Jobs typically involve pet sitting, gardening, cleaning, housekeeping and DIY. For most, you need to stay at least a week. Sign-up fees are from £43.80. Cost, £184.60. Game 3. England v Panama. June 27, 5 p.m., 10 p.m. UK, MetLife Stadium. England's third group game is against Panama at the MetLife StadiumCredit, Getty. Take the Flixbus from Boston's South Station on Saturday, June 27, which leaves every 30 minutes and takes 4 hours and 30 minutes to arrive at New York City Midtown, 31st 8th Avenue. It costs £53.99. Walk the 15 minutes to Penn Station. Take the train to Meadowlands, which is a short walk to the stadium. A round trip is £9.59 if you book in advance. Stay overnight at the International Student Center in Manhattan's Upper West Side in a shared dorm, costing £70. 66. A train from Meadowlands to Manhattan costs between £1 and £8. If it turns out that football is not coming home, then you will be. Take the bus from East 60th Street and 2nd Avenue, Manhattan. Change at Sutphin Boulevard, 91 Avenue and walk the short distance to Jamaica Station. Then it's a couple of stops to John F. Kennedy Airport, costing £9. Fly out on Sunday, June 28, with the mytrip.com return flight that you have already paid for. You set off at 2:37 p.m. from John F. Kennedy Airport on American Airlines Flight AA 4734 to Pittsburgh, taking 1 hour and 50 minutes, landing at 4:27 p.m. You then have a wait of 5 hours and 18 minutes before your next flight. Leave Pittsburgh at 9:45 p.m. on American Airlines Flight AA 6971, taking 7 hours and 20 minutes and landing at Heathrow at 10:05 a.m. on Monday, June 29. Total travel is 14 hours and 28 minutes. And this time you have a suitcase allowance for duty-free goodies you can buy with all that saved cash. Recommended stories. Cost, £144.24. Prices schedules correct at time of writing.